Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation A View to a Kill. We're up to turn 10. It's 10.1 for Germany, January of 41. Skipping over the U.S. turn, Hambone is just going to do some escort duty, and he let me know what sea zones those destroyers will be on escort duty with. So other than that, shouldn't have anything with the U.S. to affect Germany's turn here. Just a little bit of housekeeping from last turn. I had forgot to announce I was aligning Bulgaria. So Global War 36 enthusiast was kind enough to allow that. And then in my setup, I somehow missed the coastal artillery gun in southern Norway, and that did get a hit. So my battleship is damaged. Okay, on to tech rolls. For Germany, we're going to try for long-range aircraft, stage 3, 8 or higher. Jet fighter, stage 2, 8 or higher. Improved construction, stage 1, 7 or higher. And advanced mech, stage 3, 8 or 7 or higher. So long-range aircraft first, an 8. We do succeed with that and finish that off. Jets at an 8, 3 misses. Improved construction at a 7, an 8 succeeds. And advanced mechs, right off the... Of course, we miss advanced mechs again. Okay, 2 out of 4. So we finished long-range aircraft, and we move up to stage 2 for improved construction. Okay, I laid out a couple of buys, hoping I was going to get advanced mechs. Okay, so I finished with 54, but then the dollar for Bulgaria put me at 55, and we're collecting 5 for Molotov-Ribbentrop, so that's 60. Okay, we're going to do 3 advanced subs for 21. They're 7 apiece. We're going to finish a battleship for 6. That's 27. We are going to buy an artillery for 4. That's 31. A motorized infantry for 4. That's 35. We're going to upgrade 2 infantry to motorized for $1 apiece. That's 37. 3 militia for 6. That's 43. We got a coastal artillery because we're confident of taking Picardy back. So we're at 43. And then I did have advanced mechs out, but we missed. So instead, we're going to do 4 infantry for 12. That's 55. And then 2 more militia for 4. That's 59. So we should save $1. Okay, so for combat, number 1, we're going to convoy raid here in M8. We no longer have any plus for that sub on the modifier because Rich did complete radar. Battle number 2, we're going to take this sub in A50 and come up 1 to A48. And then this sub in A35 is going to come down 1, 2, 3. And those 2 subs are going to convoy raid there. Now, I do have advanced subs, so when 2 or more submarines convoy the same line, I get the Wolfpack tactic, which is a +1. So even though these are regular subs, they still get the +1. Battle 3, we're going to have this infantry walk into eastern Yugoslavia. Battle 4, we're going into Slovakia, so this cavalry is going to come up 1, 2, and these 2 fighters from Romania are going to come up 1. And one of these light armor from East Germany is going to go down 1, 2. Battle 5 is Picardy. So out of Paris, we're going to take 2 artillery and the 3 infantry. We're also going to have this tactical bomber, now with a range of 5 because a long-range aircraft, 1, 2, 3. And they're going to attack Picardy. Battle 6 is here in Trondelag. That's central Norway. So we're going to have this heavy air transport in Berlin at an air base, and with long-range aircraft, a movement of 8, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop off the 2 elite paratroopers. Then we got this medium bomber at an air base with a movement of 7 from Bavaria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Battle 7 is up here in northern Norway We're going to take these 2 air transports from West Germany with a movement again of 8. 1, 2, 3. Pick up the 2 airborne in southern Norway. 4, 5. And drop those 2 guys off. And then the fighter that's on this carrier in A10 with a movement of 5 is going to go 1, 2, 3. So those are going to be our 8 combat. So let's get to some convoy rating. So that sub in M8 is even. So black is German, red is the British. We do 1 damage there, 6 to 5. Down here, we're going to be +1 on each of these subs because of the wolf pack tactic. So the first sub, 3 to 3, so that's 4 to 3, so we do 1 damage. And the second sub, 6 to 1, we do 2 more. So we maxed out this line at 3, and we should have done 1 damage over there in M8. So that's a total of 4 IPPs off of the British for convoy rating. Battle 3 was a walk-on into Eastern Yugoslavia. Battle number 4, we're going into mountains, so our light armor and our cavalry are both 2s, and then we got 2 fighters at 6s. So the 2 fighters, the cavalry and the light armor, oh, we did get a 2. So we got our 1 hit, and his infantry in return, an 11 misses. Okay, so we take Slovakia back, and that's worth $1. Okay, Battle 5. We're going into Picardy. I don't think there's any terrain, so we should be good. Okay, so we've got 2 first strike artilleries. So these are 3 or less. Both miss. How about our tactical at a 7? Okay, we got 3 infantry. 2 are boosted because of artillery, so 2 3s. And we got 1 3, so there's a hit. And then the other one's just a regular 2, and a 1 does hit. So we got 2 hits, we only needed 1. His paratrooper in return, a 10 misses. So we end up taking Picardy back. That was quite annoying. Global War 36 enthusiast definitely knows how much I despise those little annoying pinprick paratroop drops. So, and apparently Rich is learning the same thing. Okay, so we take Picardy back. Okay, Battle 6, we're going into central Norway there. So we got 2 paratroopers dropping in mountains, so they're normally 3 on the first round. They're going to be 2s, and then a medium bomber at a 7. So let's do the medium bomber first at a 7. A 1 does hit. His militia in return at a 2. A 9 misses. So we take central Norway, or Trondelag. Not worth anything. And the last battle, again, 2 elite paratroopers in mountains, so they're going to be 2s. And we got a fighter at a 6. So let's go with our fighter at a 6. A 2 does hit, and the militia at a 2. A 4 misses. So we take northern Norway, and that is also worth $1. Okay, so let's adjust some income. So we got $1 for northern Norway, $1 for Slovakia, that's 2, $1 for Eastern Yugoslavia, that's 3, and $1 for Picardy, that's 4. So we go from 48 to 52, and we take $4 off the British, knock them down to 33, I believe. So that should be accurate. Okay, so how about some non-combat? Okay, so let's land some planes. So this fighter went a total of 3. It's going to go 4, 5, and land in southern Norway. These 2 air transports went a total of 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but they have a movement of 2 because of long-range aircraft and coming from an air base. So 7, 8, they're going to land in southern Norway. This heavy air transport is going to land in southern Norway. This medium bomber came from Bavaria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, it'll land back, or it'll land in southern Norway. Let's see. We got a seaplane here in West Germany. That's going to come over 1, 2, 3 and land in southern Norway. We've got a fleet here in A10. So that consists of a damaged battleship, a fleet carrier, a battle cruiser, a coastal defense ship, 3 naval transports, 2 destroyers, and a torpedo boat destroyer. They are all going to go over 1 here. And then if the battleship has to be in port to get repaired, then that's what it'll do. But if it can just be repaired adjacent to the shipyard, then it'll just stay there. Let's see. We got 3 light armor in East Germany that are going to go 1, 2 into Warsaw. Our 2 fighters that attacked Slovakia went 1. They're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5 and land in Paris. A tactical bomber that went from Austria 1, 2, 3 to Picardy is going to go 4, 5 and land in West Germany. We've got a fighter in Austria is going to go 1, 2, 3 and land on the carrier in Sea Zone A12. Let's see what else. Is Rich close to long-range aircraft? Yes, of course he is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy. Sorry, guys, I'm thinking about... I guess we'll leave that fighter where it is. Okay, so I guess that's it there. This infantry in southern France is going to move up 1 to Paris. These 2 infantry in Bulgaria are going to move up 1 to central Romania. These 2 infantry in Netherlands are going to move back to West Germany. And then I got my 4 rail moves. So we left 2 artillery in Paris. They're going to rail to central Romania. And then these 2 medium armor in Bavaria are going to rail to central Romania. Oh, and then finally we got a sub up here in A16. It's going to go 1, 2, 3 to Sea Zone A5. And I think that is it for... crap. Actually, we're going to have this fighter in Berlin go 1, 2 and land on the carrier. And then we had 1 fighter left in Paris. That's going to go 1, 2, 3 to Berlin. So that should be it for non-combat. Let's do unit placement. So we've got 3 advanced subs. A battleship. Okay, so the battleship we're going to place down here in Sea Zone A12. Join that fleet. So now we have both the Bismarck and its sister ship, the Tirpitz. Okay, our 3 advanced subs are down here in A11, and they're going to be in the sub base there in West Germany. We've got an artillery and a motorized infantry and 2 infantry upgrades. So they're all in Romania. So With improved factories, we can put 2 units down. So that's the motorized and the artillery. And then the 2 upgrades are the 2 infantry that just moved. And I'm pretty sure that can be done. I've seen in the games that even after they move, they can still be upgraded. So those 2 infantry should be able to get upgraded to motorized. We got a coastal artillery gun because we're back to having... Oh, actually, you know what? That's a good question. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. So I've got to have a ground unit in each of the 7 territories. I currently don't in the Netherlands, but I'm putting a militia down this turn. So if putting the militia down this turn satisfies the requirement, which it should, because I'm putting the militia, let's say, down now, then the coastal artillery gun goes in Picardy again. If that doesn't satisfy the requirement, then one of those 2 infantry from West Germany stays in the Netherlands, and then the requirement is complete. Okay, I hope that wasn't too confusing. Okay, so then we've got 4 more militia. 1 here in southern France. 1 in Berlin. 1 in Bavaria. And how about 1 in... Let's see. How about 1 in East Germany? Okay, and then all that we've got left is 4 infantry, and they're going to go down in Warsaw because we've got 2 factories with 2 minor factories with improved construction, or improved factories. Okay, so those are our 4 units there. Okay, so that should be it for unit placement. So collect income, we are at 52. We saved $1, so that's 53. And then we have a 3 bonus for Sweden, that's 56. And now a $1 bonus for Northern Norway, so that should be 57. So Germany should have 57 next turn. So let's do a unit recap. In Northern Norway, 2 elite paratroopers. Trondelag, 2 elite paratroopers. Southern Norway, 2 Marines, an infantry, a heavy air transport, 2 regular air transports, a medium bomber, a fighter, and a seaplane. We've got a regular submarine in A5. In A11, in our sub base, we have 3 advanced subs. In A12, we have 2 battleships, a fleet carrier with 2 fighters, a battle cruiser, a coastal defense ship, 3 transports, 2 destroyers, and a torpedo boat destroyer. Eastern Germany is a militia. Berlin is a militia and a fighter. West Germany is 2 Marines, 2 infantry, and a tactical. Denmark is a militia. Netherlands is a militia. Belgium is a militia. Picardy is 3 infantry, 2 artillery, and a coastal artillery gun. There's a militia each in Normandy, Aquitaine, southern France, and Alsace-Lorraine. Paris is an infantry, a militia, 2 light armor, and 2 fighters. Bavaria is a militia. Western Yugoslavia is a mountain infantry. Eastern Yugoslavia is an infantry. Slovakia is a cavalry and a light armor. Central Romania is 6 artillery, 6 motorized infantry, and 2 medium armor. Warsaw is a militia, 4 infantry, 4 artillery, 4 motorized infantry, 4 medium armor, 7 light armor. And then we have a sub, a regular sub in M8, and 2 regular subs in A48. So that should be it for Germany here on turn 10. Turning things over now to Global War 36 enthusiast and the common turn.